Hello, Facebook land. It has been an adventure. Hang on a second. Hold on. Okay. Hopefully, that'll give you the audio from the headset. Um, Either way, it should work on this. Where to start? First off, huzzah! Congratulations to me and to Sweet Creek. We now have a hybridized off-grid um, demonstration vehicle. We're helping out a friend of the family with a place to live. Picked up an old trailer, an RV, not really. I don't know what would you call it, travel trailer. That's what I'm talking about. And I've been doing my Wilt C workshops from there. But just today, I got my last part in from Amazon, and now I have a system that is charging the battery from the AC, and the battery is running the lights and the heat in the camper right now. And as you can see, the battery is around 12 volts, slightly discharged from where I was running it. And obviously, I know there's a rat's nest in there. The wife was insistent that yes, I can retrofit the camper with solar, but it needs to not have any new holes in it or basically anything permanent. So it took a lot of doing. It took a lot of doing to get through, to consolidate all this stuff in a way that it made sense. But I think I'm finally there. So this is solar retrofit for, I've got 75 watts on it right now between 3 panels. The good news is that can be upgraded significantly. It will be once my Bougie RV panel comes in. But this is an entire kit all put together with hybridized propane, AC, DC, and solar for under $500. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I just wanted to share the success with y'all. You can see that I'm running about. Let me flip it around here. I'm running about 30 watts when I'm in standby, and I haven't tested the wattage off of the charger. But the idea is that the tools and the other parts of the camper that get to stay warm through the winter are now being warmed off of essentially solar power, with just a little bit of a trickle charge of AC from the house. Now, a lot of you who have had campers before might be wondering, well, why didn't I just plug into the batteries and the rest of that? Well, there was a lot I didn't know, but the one thing I do know is that I'm currently on a busy street, with a lot of people walking by, and there wasn't a way to secure the batteries outside the rig, so I had to figure out a way to put the batteries inside the rig for temperature control and also so that people don't walk off with them. So I've got just the 135 amp hour battery, and it's running everything. And then there's a trickle charge coming in now from the AC from the house, which should be topping the battery off. First day, we'll find out what the tests reveal. But the other cool thing is that I've got these on switches now. I don't know if you can see that switch there, that I can actually monitor from my phone. So it tells me not only what the push through wattage is on that. So technically, I could pull it off of that switch, but it doesn't give me instantaneous feedback like the kilowatt meter does. So I'm going to swap that out real quick, do some more tests. But I just wanted to share the success with y'all that I've hybridized the camper, and this we've got some ideas using this for demonstration purposes, for events, but also as an off-grid solution for us when we want to go camping and things of that sort. So this time of the year is one of the hardest time of years to test solar and some of these other elements. So having any success with solar this time of year is really something to celebrate. I'm really excited about it. So I've created a bunch of stuff on the YouTube channel. I'm actually going to be sharing this onto the YouTube channel as well. And so if you want to know about the Eightfold Power Project, wherein we're talking about all the recyclables, renewables that I've learned how to use over the winter, and how they can be incorporated into your own setup, everywhere from terra preta and harvesting the thermoelectrics from that to sauna, solar, greenhouse, cold frames, the whole deal. With the temperatures we've been having and the really low moisture we've been having, energy conservation has been on my mind in a big way. And moisture harvesting and retention with things like biochar is going to be really crucial this coming year. We still have a little bit of a window to make up our moisture for the year. We're sitting very well below average right now. We may end up with a late winter. I don't know, the groundhog or whoever else has got something to say about that. But the general idea here at Sweet Creek is how could we reduce our waste and or reduce our waste products, which is, for instance, I've been using our trash and recycling to make terra preta instead of shipping it off with a carbon-heavy footprint to the dump and things like that. Also, it allows me to process more soil. It turns basically our trash into soil, and it also gives me an opportunity to diversify the soil structure that I've got. So a lot of cool stuff going on. But the simple one for this one, the celebration for this one is I'm running the camper heat off of solar on a cloudy day. Not only a cloudy day, but it's 35 with 15-mile-an-hour winds outside, and it's a balmy 50 degrees here in the camper. When the well, it probably still is. Yeah, still 50 degrees in here. But I've been able to set up some of these things, not only for us, but to offset energy costs and create some other solutions for the co-op this coming season, which a lot of us are looking at like starting right about now, and doing it with cold frames and doing it with energy and water harvesting, because if things go like they've been going for the last 4 months, we are in for a bit of a drought in Utah, which means culinary water is going to be in high demand, and we're going to have all sorts of other things to consider, in addition to if you're watering your crops with rainwater and there's no rain and there's no snow retention and melt, it's going to be a pretty dry year for these gardens. So that's what we're up to around here. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. A lot of folks have hit me up regarding solar when I didn't know a whole lot about it, so I trained myself just like I do. I learned through the winter and hope to apply it through the spring, summer, and fall. And then again, if you're interested on the YouTube channel, I'll share the link in the description. I've got Sarah and I have got some more videos uploaded on some of the things we're doing around the homestead for sustainability, energy harvesting, stuff like that. So, love y'all. Peace. Namaste and blessings to all.